Good morning, students. We have a short week ahead of us, so I only have a few things to remind you. First, last week I gave you lots of leeway with due dates because of Schoology's issues. Because this quarter ends on Wednesday, it's vital the assignments I give you are due by Wednesday in order to count for this quarter. I hope by now you figured out a good time to get online and to get your work done without major lag issues. Remember, everything will be slowest in the late morning and early afternoon, so that's a good time to practice your music instead. All classes will have 3 assignments this week, all due by or before Wednesday at midnight. Get them done on time, as you lose 10% each day they are late. Choir and band, first of all I'd like to congratulate 75% of you on the stellar work so far during this transition. Most of you have completed the work without complaint, and if you had questions you asked me through a Schoology message or by email. Like I said before, I prefer email because it's faster and easier for me to respond through, so please stick with that. I do have one complaint regarding the assignments I gave last week in Google Docs. That is the individual practice reflection and the ensemble music form analysis. Just like every other assignment you've ever been given in school, you need to answer every question and fill out a table completely on assignments. I have a number of people who lost points because they left questions or boxes blank. When analyzing your performances or the performances of others, take your time. If you can't come up with 4 observations, that means you're not paying attention. Listen and think about what you're hearing. Now, this week's sight reading assignment is exercises 2.7 and 2.8. If you're unsure how to do these exercises, please make sure you listen to the example I post with the assignment. I also have a few tips for you to consider as you work. Number 1, look at the key signature. These 2 exercises are in different keys, which means you need to find where do is each time. I recommend using your instrument or a website that has a piano keyboard you can play. OnlinePianist.com is the one I used, and it's very easy to use. Find the key, tonicize in that key, then figure out if you start on do or not. I'll give you a hint. One of these week's exercises starts on do, but the other doesn't. Number 2, look at the piece and practice it beforehand. Yes, this is sight reading, but you know we get time to look over the music before we perform an adjudication. No one's expecting you to read it perfectly the first time you lay eyes on it. And number 3, practice the rhythm by itself. Clap out the rhythm without pitches to get a feel for it, then add in the notes once you know how it goes. Let's end this quarter strong. Keep turning those assignments in on time so I can give you all good grades this weekend. Thanks.